Hi everyone. Hope you're all doing well. So good morning all of you. How are you all? Audio video both are clear everyone? Everyone audio and video both are clear all of you? Right. So here we'll be continuing our discussions on which one this quick revision series of this highway. So we'll see. Today we may be starting this traffic or not, whatever it is. Okay. But we are discussing about which one this Marshal Stability Test, na? Yes, na? We are discussing about this Marshal Stability Test in the previous classes, you can say, right? Yeah, Vaishali, good morning. Tea, coffee, hot water, juice, breakfast, everything is over or not over, all of you? Right. So this is all of you. Welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it. Now this is my profile. If you are following my profile, share my profile with other friends, and if you are not following still, you start following my profile and share with your friends, right? What is the referral code you have to use? RP Civil. Yeah, Pavan, Rishikesh, good morning. Tea, coffee, breakfast over, all of you? So these are all AIR ones, right? All India rankers 1. 7 top rankers are there from Unacademy, right? From GATE 2024, right? What are you had? Very good. So this is the lowest price you will be having for this GATE 1 year plus subscription. It is at 11,919 only, and the offer is valid up to which one? This is 27th April, right? Everybody taken water only? Arey yaar. RP Civil is the code you have to use, right? So this 1 year subscription 11,999 and a 2 year subscription 19,999, right? So these are the latest batches, the Hindi batches starting on which one? This April 30th, right? So April 30, these new batches are going to be started with the 2 subjects, right? What is that? You can say solid and this hazardous waste management, hydrology, and this general aptitude, right? 3 subjects are being started, right? So don't miss this, all of you. For Aarambh batch for this 2026 people also starting on which one? This 30th April only from sorry, in Hindi. So this is Sankalp batch for this ES, right? Those who are taking this ES subscription, is that no? That environmental science. So these 2 subjects are starting there, right? So Aarambh batch also, right? Same subjects, right? So those who are taking iconic subscription will be getting these books printed books delivered to your home within 15 days of your subscription, right? Now coming to this, right? What is that we were discussing in the previous classes? So we have discussed up to this point, na? Isn't it? Up to which point it is done? So this we have started this one, na? Isn't it? Marshal Stability Test we have started or not? So phase diagram, specifications of this Marshal Stability Test, and Marshal Stability value, Marshal flow value, and corresponding units. Bulk or this actual specific gravity we have seen, is not measured, or this bulk or this actual specific gravity we have seen, right? That is including the voids or that is not including the voids? Tell me. This B which we have used here, that is including the voids, na? Is that no? Now lecture 16th the same bituminous mix only. If it is completed, we can enter into traffic. Otherwise, we'll be going for this bituminous mix only. No. So what is that? You can say if you just observe here. So here theoretical specific gravity. So when you are having this actual specific gravity, why we are going for this theoretical or this calculated specific gravity? Tell me, what is the reason? What is the reason for this calculation, calculated or this theoretical specific gravity? Because if you wanted to get the percentage voids present in it, right, is it possible to measure the percentage voids exactly, or it is not possible to measure the percentage voids? Tell me. It is impossible to measure the percentage voids, na? So that is why in the calculated one, how will be calculating? Will be calculating based on the added materials, right? What are all materials we are adding? That the coarse aggregate we are adding, fine aggregate adding, filler adding, bitumen adding. Are you adding any voids, or we are not adding any voids? We are not adding any voids, na? We are not adding any voids, right? Therefore, so this theoretical or this calculated specific gravity is not including the voids, right? Because this is calculated from the added materials only, right? Whatever the materials we have added, from that only it is calculated. You can say if you just observe. So what is the GT? You can say if you just observe, that is your total weight W divided by which one? W1 by this weight of this first material by the specific gravity of the first material, plus this weight of the second material by the specific gravity of the second material, plus so on, weight of this nth material by the specific gravity of this nth material, right? How many materials are there, that much we have to add. It is in which one? You can say if weights are given. Now suppose if they are giving in the percentages, right? How can you write that? Percentage weights, that total weight comes to be this 100% weight divided by individual weight percentages. If you write na, that is your weight percentage of this first material by which one? G1, specific gravity of the first material, plus this weight percentage of the second material divided by the specific gravity of the second material, plus so on like this. Okay, plus so on like this. Got it? Got it now? So these are all the things we'll be having. So this is how we'll be calculating. And this is GT, if you observe, total weight including the voids or excluding the voids, both are same only. But tell me, these are all volumes, you can say. Now these volumes are including the voids or not including the voids? Tell me. These are not including the voids, na? Because whenever calculated one is there, that is calculated based on the added materials only, right? Which one we are adding? Coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, filler and bitumen. We are not adding voids, so it is not including voids, right? This is which one? Excluding voids. So how can you write that? There weight measured, here weight added, na? Divided by here volume added. We are not adding any voids, na? They are created on their own or not, everyone? They are created on their own, you can say, if you just observe. So from these two, right, what is that you can get it? So here measured specific gravity is what? Including voids in its volume. Theoretical specific gravity is not including voids in its volume. So therefore, can't you find out this percentage air voids in the mix? Do you have any problem in finding that? We can find out this percentage air voids in the mix, you can say. Percentage air voids in the mix, right? How can you get that? That is your VV percentage, or you can also give it as which one? This VA percentage, if you just do that. How can you get that, everyone? That VA percentage or this VV percentage will be equal to, anyone guess? Anyone tell me the formula? Remembered? Anyone remembered, all of you, or not? Somebody guess the formula? No, unable to guess. Arey yaar, forgot everyone. Yes, correct, right? Yeah, Rishikesh corrected. GT minus GM by GT into which one? This is 100. Okay, into which one you consider? That is into 100. So if you are substituting this GT and this GM values in this, na, what is that you are getting? Finally, GT equal to W by this W, V minus VW into gamma, V minus VV into gamma W. GM is equal to W by this V into gamma W. If you substitute these two, na, you'll be getting it as what? Volume of this voids by total volume of the mix into 100, right? Like that you are getting, right? Voids percentage you are getting, na? Voids percentage we are getting or not? So percentage air voids by volume, na? Percentage air voids by volume or not? Now tell me, what is that weight percentage of these voids by weight? Is it not 0%? Weight percentage of these voids will be 0% or not? Isn't it? Weight percentage of these voids will be 0%, you can say, because weight of the voids is 0, na? Isn't it? Like that. So what is that? 212 if we just observe. No. So percentage bitumen. Okay, note it, I'll wait, don't worry. Okay, Rishikesh, note it. This quick revision session will come one more time before your GATE 2025 examination, especially for highway. For other subjects, it may be repeated only for one time, but for highway and survey, 2 times it will come. Done? Right? Okay. So here, so what is that you can say? Yeah, Shruti, good morning. Now, So percentage bitumen by weight. What is the percentage bitumen by weight in the mix? WB percentage, na? That is your WB percentage, right? How can you get that WB percentage, everyone? That weight percentage of this bitumen in the mix is equal to weight of this bitumen by this total weight into that 100, na? That is how we are getting weight percentage of this bitumen. Okay. Now, next, second one, percentage bitumen by volume, right? Percentage bitumen by which one? This volume, right? This is by volume, that is by weight, right? In which one you can say? In the mix only, right? In the mix, right? What is that? You can write it as VB percentage, right? Now, how can you get that VB percentage? If you just say that VB percentage will be equal to that VB volume of this bitumen by this the total volume of this mix into 100, na? Then if you simplify that, right? How can you get that? Tell me. If you simplify that, right, how can you get that? That a VB percentage will be equal to WB percentage, right? What is the WB percentage? Weight percentage of the bitumen, na? Weight percentage of the bitumen into that GM, specific gravity of the mix, divided by this specific gravity of this bitumen. Okay, this is how we are getting this VB percentage. You can say, if you just consider, right, like that. Is that clear? Right? Yes, GM by this GB. Now, next one. 214. What is it? You can say percentage voids. Percentage voids in mineral aggregate. Mineral aggregate before percentage voids in the mineral aggregate. That is your VMA. It is before mixing or it is after mixing? Tell me. Only mineral aggregates are there means any bitumen mix is considered or no bitumen is considered? Aggregates means bitumen will be included in them or bitumen is not included in them? Tell me, everyone. Aggregates means bitumen is not included in them, na? So no, before adding bitumen it comes to be, na? So this is before adding bitumen. Before adding bitumen, and it is a comparison with respect to that percentage with respect to what? Mix formed, is not? That is that percentage of mineral voids in the mineral aggregate with respect to this mix formed, right? So what is that? You can say, if you just observe that VMA will be equal to how much, everyone? That VMA percentage will be equal to, with respect to mix only, no? That is your volume percentage of these voids plus this volume percentage of this bitumen with respect to this mix. You can say VB we know and VB we know, just now we have got, no? Is that no? So here, what is that we are having? This is your aggregates we are having, no? Originally we are having these aggregates, let us see. Now these aggregates, right, what happens? We will be adding the bitumen in these aggregates, now, to create the mix. Here, whenever you are adding some amount of this bitumen, right, what happens? Some voids are filled with the bitumen, now. So these voids are filled with the bitumen and these voids are kept as it is, that is your VB, right? So what is this original voids before mixing the bitumen? VMA you are having, right? That VMA will be converted to which one? This some are occupied by the bitumen plus some are filled by the, some are left as it is, right? So VMA voids in the mineral aggregate originally equal to voids formed in the mix plus bitumen occupying the voids, na? So bitumen occupying the voids, you can say, if you just have got it now, everyone? Clear? So now what is the VMA percentage? Same, na? So that VMA percentage will be equal to, right, what is it you can say? That is your VMA by this V total volume into that 100. What is the VMA? Same. VB plus this VB by this V into 100. If you split it, what will happen? VB by V into 100 is, that is your VB percentage, na? Plus VB by V into 100 is that VB percentage, na, with respect to this mix totally, is na? Now out of this VMA, how many are filled? You can say, if you just observe, is it completely filled or it is not completely filled? If you just observe, it is not completely filled, na? So now percentage bitumen, okay, we'll write it like this. percentage voids filled with bitumen. Percentage of voids, right? What are this? You can say this percentage of voids filled with what condition? Tell me. Percentage of voids filled with bitumen. You can say if you just read it, na? Percentage of voids filled with bitumen. Now this percentage of voids filled with bitumen, right? How can you get that VFB? Out of this original voids, right? What are the original voids? You can say that is your voids filled. Voids filled by which one? Original VMA into 100. Voids filled by this original VM into 100. What is the voids filled? Tell me. That is your VB na. So you take it as this VB percentage by this VMA percentage into that 100. You can get it like this or not? Like that you are. Okay. So this is clear. Clear now, everyone? This one, all of you? No. So there are specifications, some specifications given by this IRC. What are these IRC specifications? You can see, even though the name is given as traffic, right? We are discussing this only, right? I'll try to ask them to change. Don't worry. What are these IRC specifications, right? These are all the values we have got. Now, Marshal stability value, right? What is that? That Marshal stability value should be greater than or equal to how much? You can say that should be greater than or equal to that 340 kg, na? It should be greater than or equal to that 340 kg, right? And now what is that Marshal flow value? You can say what is that Marshal flow value? That Marshal flow value will be what? 8 to 17 units, right? What is the meaning of this 8 to 17 units? Tell me. 8 units is nothing but your how many millimeter? Everyone. 1 unit is 0.25 millimeter, na? So 8 units means how many millimeter? If you just observe, everyone. 2 millimeter, na? Yes or not? 2 millimeter. 2 17 units means we just observe 17. How can I write? 16 plus 1. 16 by 4 is 4 plus 1 by 4, right? So 16 4.25 na? 2 millimeter to this 4.25 millimeters, you can say, right? That is which one? Marshal stability value. Got it? Marshal stability value. Next, what is another one? Percentage air voids recommended is how much? That VV percentage is from 3 to 5%, you can say. And what is that voids filled with bitumen recommended? That VFB percentage is what? 75 to this 85% recommended, you can say, like that. Is that clear now? These are the specifications, right? Shall I move to the next? Next one is what? Okay, not it, I wait. Clear now? Could you recollect all these, all of you? Done. So Marshal curves, right? What is that Marshal curves we are having, right? Whenever you are conducting these experiments and different curves are possible to get, na? First and foremost curve, right? What is it? You can say here it is. If you just observe, this is your Marshal stability value versus which one? This percentage bitumen. So what is another one? You can say this is your unit weight, right? What is the meaning of this unit weight? Unit weight is nothing but your density, or not, everyone? Unit weight is nothing but your density versus this percentage bitumen, you can say. Next, this is your which one? This VV percentage, right? What is the VV percentage? Percentage air voids, na? Versus this percentage bitumen, you can say. Next, what is another variation? So on this x-axis, that is your percentage bitumen only, and here what is that? You can say VMA I am writing. Okay. Now So what is this, right? This is your Marshal flow value, right? This is your Marshal flow value versus this percentage bitumen, and just below this VV I am writing which one, this VFB. VFB percentage versus this percentage bitumen, you can say, right? These are the 6 curves you will be having. These 6 curves will be there, right? So here, whenever your bitumen is increasing, right, what will happen to this percentage voids? As the bitumen content is increasing, that voids will be decreasing, definitely. So this must be which one? This must be in this manner, isn't it? This must be in this inversely proportional manner, you can say, right? Inversely proportional manner, you can say, if you just observe, right? Got it? Now, so when voids are lesser, so this is the downward curve, means that will, when percentage bitumen is increasing, right, filling of these voids also will be increasing, directly proportional. That is inversely proportional downward. So this is directly proportional, therefore which one, this upward curve will be there, right? Like that. Now here, whenever you are considering this Marshal flow value, as the bitumen content increases, the ductility increases, right? Therefore, so Marshal flow value is nothing but deformation at the failure also increases, deformation at the failure also increases. So what is that you can say? So it is a directly proportional curve only, right? But it is which one? Downward curve, right? One is upward, other one is downward curve, you can say, right? Next, what is that unit weight? If you just observe, the unit weight is like this, if you just say. So starting from very lower value and ending with which one, this higher value, very higher value it will be reaching, right? Further, after saturation conditions are reaching, if bitumen is increasing further, density will be little bit decreasing, right? But compared to the original one, it is higher only. Now it is reverse. Just if you make the mirror image of this unit weight curve, you will be getting this. Can you make the mirror image of this unit weight curve? Yes, you can get it like this. Is not? Can't you make it? You make the mirror image of this one, you will be getting this curve. And VMA, if you make the mirror image of this MSV curve in the reverse direction, right, you can get it like this. Like that you will be getting. Marshal flow value. What is the Marshal flow value? Deformation at the failure, Marshal flow value is nothing but a deformation at the failure, or not? Marshal flow value is nothing but your deformation at the failure, you can say, right? Whenever it is a deformation at the failure, ductility, is not? When your bitumen content aggregates are having ductile nature, or bitumen is having the ductile nature, tell me. Bitumen is having the ductile nature. As the bitumen content increases in the mix, the ductile nature will be increasing. Whenever the ductile nature is increasing, automatically that deformation failure also increases. Marshal flow value increases. Okay. So both two directly proportional curves are there. One is upward, one is downward. Convex, concave, like that. Okay. Now, if you make the mirror image of this unit weight curve, you will be getting the mirror image of which one, this MSV. Or if you make the mirror image of this MSV curve in the horizontal in horizontal plane, then you will be getting this unit weight curve. So these three curves related to each other, we can remember these three curves easily or not? Those three curves you remember easily, is not? Got it now? So if you make the mirror image of this VV curve, we will be getting which one, this VFB curve, isn't it? Mirror image of this VV curve, you are getting that VFB curve exactly or not? All of you, is not? Isn't it? Clear how to remember these curves, everyone? These are your Marshal curves, you can say. Now, corresponding to this, voids filled with bitumen, right? See here, whenever bitumen content is increasing, voids filling also increases. Now, what is the VFB? VFB is nothing but your VB by this VMA. VMA is originally constant. Now, VB is in bitumen you are adding, means that VB is also increasing now. VB percentage increasing. When VB percentage increases, VFB also increases now. So directly proportional curve, right? But upper curve. Okay, got it now, Sudhi? Coming to this. Here if you just observe, what is it you can say? Corresponding to this maximum Marshal stability value, right? What is this value you are having? That is your optimum bitumen content, right? It is better we should not cross the bitumen content beyond this, right? Because at this place, at this bitumen content, right? Yes, Marshal flow value, right? Because bitumen is increasing, ductility increases, now. Ductility is nothing but your deformation at the failure. So deformation at the failure is nothing but your MFV is not Marshal flow value. This is also optimum bitumen content corresponding to which one? This maximum unit weight. And here this is your 4% air voids corresponding to this 4% air voids also. That bitumen content is called as your optimum bitumen content, you can say, right? Is not? So what is that optimum bitumen content you can obtain from this? Optimum bitumen content, you can say, right? Optimum bitumen content, right? What is that? OBC. So how that OBC is taken, if you just observe, it is the average of, it is the average of which one? This bitumen contains corresponding to what? Average of this bitumen contents corresponding to the following. What following, right? First one is what? Maximum Marshal stability value is not? Maximum Marshal stability value, right? What is the second one? You can say maximum unit weight. And what is the third one? If you just observe, 4% air voids, na? 4% air voids, you can say like that. Okay, this is what we have. Now, here few more things, right? This is 2, 1 and 9 if you just observe. So what is that we are having? You can say some amount of bitumen will be absorbed in this absorbed by these aggregates, or not everyone? Yes, some amount of this bitumen may be absorbed by these aggregates, you can say. So to find out all these things, right, we have to calculate these things. Now, bulk specific gravity of these aggregates only, right? This is asked many times in the examination. Bulk specific gravity of what? Aggregates only. GSB. So what is the bulk specific gravity of these aggregates? You can say, if you just observe. What is the bulk specific gravity of these aggregates? All of you, the bulk specific gravity of these aggregates is given by that GSB will be equal to weight of this aggregate by what? Bulk means considering the conditions as it is or not? Yes, considering the conditions as it is, right? Volume of which one? Tell me. Volume of this aggregates, full aggregate solids will be there, plus air voids, right? Whatever the air voids present inside, na? Yes. Air voids plus what is it? You can say air voids inside the aggregate, na? These air voids which are outside or which are inside the aggregate, you can say, which are inside the aggregate, na? Air voids in aggregate. So but all the voids will be empty only, or some of this. So this is inside, na? This aggregate is there, sometimes voids are present inside the aggregate, right? These gaps are created, those voids, not the voids which are present outside the aggregate. Okay, so next, absorbed bitumen. Absorbed bitumen, you can say like that. So this is your GSB, bulk specific gravity of this aggregate, right? Note this and tell me, everyone. This is excluding what? Free bitumen. This is excluding the free bitumen, you can say. This is excluding the free bitumen. Okay. Next, KP sir is taking class at which time? Sir told me that, sir, you reschedule the classes to some other time because I am going to take SSCGE class and GATE class at these timings, he said. Which time he is taking from first onwards? 11 o'clock he is taking. 11 o'clock, is there any class or no class at 11 o'clock? 11 o'clock, which class is there for KP sir? Okay. No, it is not at 11. Okay, no. No, no, after 30, from 30th onwards, from 30 onwards, 30 April onwards. Effect to specific gravity. April Hyderabad. Hydrology, okay. Effect to specific gravity, which one is aggregates? That is GSE. Yeah, hydrology at which time? I'm asking time. I'm not asking about the subject. I'm asking time. Okay, I'm asking time. So 11, at 11 he is taking hydrology, and morning at which time? Morning 9 or 8? Morning 9 or 8 is taking. So the effect to specific gravity if you just observe. Okay, once confirmed, tell me. Weight of this aggregates by which one? This volume of which one? Volume of which one? That aggregates only, right? Aggregates plus which one? Air voids in the aggregates, right? Air voids in what? Aggregates. Okay, okay. Once confirmed, tell me. So, but Pakka 11 o'clock class is there? Okay. Okay, no problem then. So suppose if no bitumen is absorbed, right? If no bitumen is absorbed, right? What is it you are having? Okay, gate is fixed. Okay. If no bitumen is absorbed, what is it you can say? That bulk specific gravity and this effective specific gravity rate both will become same, na? Okay. SSC JE 830 or 9. Okay. So what is the GSE? If he is starting at 8:30, na, I'll take that SSC class at morning 7:30. Okay, shall I take? Morning 7:30, shall I take the SSC class? If SAR is taking at 8:30, shall I take the SSC classes morning 7:30? Shall I? Live test for SWAM. Okay. So GSC will be equal to. So what is the GSC will be equal to? You consider that is your weight. Total weight minus this weight of this bitumen, you can say total weight minus this weight of this bitumen. Yeah, transportation I have to shift the time definitely. Divided by which one? That W1 by which one? This is G1 plus this W2 by which one? This is G2 plus so on like this, and this is including the bitumen or not including the bitumen? Tell me. It is not except bitumen, na? This is for all except bitumen, na? Any one session I will take at 7:30, 7 or 7:30. Okay, 7:30 I will take any one session, right? Either it is this highway session or that sound session, right? One more session I have to find some other time. All except what? Bitumen. All except bitumen. Okay, you have to consider. Suppose if it is percentage, that is 100% minus this weight percentage of the bitumen, na? Divided by same, na? W1 percentage by this G1 plus W2 percentage divided by this G2 plus so on like this. Right now, what is it you can say? This is also all except bitumen, all except bitumen we have to consider, right? Once it is done, tell me. I'll let you move to the next. So these kind of questions are asked in the examination. Six 30 to 8 history is going on. Okay, okay. Due to ES new. Okay, let it be. Let it be. First, let us KP sir start his subjects. Those 1 or 2 days we'll give gap and we'll decide those days. Okay, no need to worry. Note it and tell me everyone. Right, done? $220. So now what is it? Apparent specific gravity. What is it? Apparent specific gravity of this aggregate, you can say GA. So what is the apparent specific gravity? GA will be equal to simply that weight of this aggregate, right? Weight of this aggregate by which one? This volume of this aggregate into which one? This gamma W. Simply that's it, nothing else. Okay. So here we need not consider this voids present inside also, right? Now here there is one more expression for this GSC we have. What is it you can say? That is your S gamma W, gamma of water. Weight of this mix minus this weight of this bitumen. Weight of this mix minus this weight of this bitumen divided by what? Weight of this mix by this GMM minus what is it you can say? That weight of this bitumen by this specific gravity of the bitumen, right? Same formula only, no? This one and that one both are approximately exactly same formula only or not? Yes. That GMM, right? What is it you can say? It is measured by this vacuum test, na? GMM is measured by which one? This vacuum test. So they will be giving it in the question definitely. Okay. What is the GMM? Theoretical maximum specific gravity, right? What is it you can say? It is a theoretical maximum specific gravity. The last point you can say here. So here, because of these conditions, that we can say that some amount of bitumen may be absorbed, na? Yes or no? Percentage absorbed bitumen, right? How much percentage of bitumen is absorbed? Percentage absorbed bitumen, right? That is your PAB percentage. So how can you get that PAB percentage? You can say that PAB percentage will be equal to 1 minus what is it you can say? That is your GSB divided by this GSC. So why we have taken these two only? If you just observe this GSB, na, in this GSB, what is that GSB bulk specific gravity? Air voids in that absorbed bitumen is there. Absorbed bitumen is it is included, and in this effective specific gravity only air voids are there. Absorbed bitumen is not there. So from these two, can't you get this absorbed bitumen? Yes, we can get this absorbed bitumen from these two. That is what. Okay, into 100. That is also equal to GSC minus this GSB divided by this GSC into 100. Na? Same as that of your percentage bitumen, that way only we have calculated or not? That way only we have calculated, you can say, right? Like that. So this is completing your which one? This is Marshal Stability Test bituminous mix. Anyone having any doubts in that? If no doubts, I'll close the session, right? So actually, next 24th onwards, we'll discuss payment design, not the traffic engineering, because in plus course, payment design is only over now. Traffic is not yet fully over. We have just started and we are in the discussion of this topic now. So we'll do which one? This payment design quick revision only in the next classes, right? Not the traffic engineering, even the traffic are scheduled. Okay. Thank you. Shall I close the session? Shall I close the session, all of you? Right, I'll be closing the session. Thank you all of you. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye. Test will be there. Tomorrow test will be there. Tomorrow test will be there. Day after tomorrow again. Tomorrow vertical alignment only. That vertical alignment test we did not complete fully now. Tomorrow vertical alignment test will be there. Okay. Tomorrow test. Day after tomorrow quick revision. Okay. One day this one, one day that one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.